Alright, so after that last mission, the next mission opens up, and it's at the same hospital that you dropped Johnny off the last time, right here in Union Square in the downtown district. And in this mission, you're gonna pick him up and take him back to your hideout. So you just walk over and start it.
So the bastard's dead. I cut him up myself.
Hello? How can I help you? Excuse me. You can't go that way. Hello, security?
How you doing? She's dead. You really gotta ask.
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm gonna have to ask you to return to the waiting room.
Funeral? We're waiting for you. Cut it. How long till you're back? Doc said I should be up in murder in a couple of days. Well, you know, he didn't say murder, but you get the idea. Time to leave? Fuck yeah.
So now you got to escape from the hospital with Johnny. So you go to the head of his bed, press Y to grab it, and then you have to carry him out.
It's the thought that counts.
And you can use any weapon that you have, you just can't dual wield your weapons. Even if you have them dual wielded, you can't use them dual wielded. So, yeah, you can sprint with
You
his
need me to
bed.
change your bedpan? Shut up.
Just like you sprint normally, but you still go pretty slow. Okay, this part is like basically simple. You just have to walk through and kill them. And Johnny does have health, and it doesn't only deplete from people shooting
So
him.
what you think about doing
It
this every
also
week?
depletes
You really need to
just
get
from
out.
like time-wise, because you lose his blood. So right now you just walk around this area. You can know where to go on the mini-map. You go to the blue square on the mini-map. So you just go around this circular area.
It's something I picked up when I was in a coma.
And there are certain checkpoints that you have to get through. Just like always. It's kind of hard to navigate the thing. But it's doable.
Attack! It's not working. Now this isn't going well, is it?
And you want to blow that thing up right there and kill those two guys that are right there. But you don't want to blow it up when you're too close. Otherwise, like,
So since
you'll
you've been out,
die
I
with
decided to
that.
put Pierce in charge. That's not funny.
Anyway, it's not that hard. You just have to get to
I drop anyone that tries to step to the safe.
a certain point, and then his health regenerates.
Kill the invalid!
And I just got an achievement called Aw Nuts. That's not an achievement you just get on this mission. You just get that from getting like 100 nut shots or whatever. But you just got to get to this elevator right here, and then it says you found medicine for Gat, and his health goes back to the top. And then you just follow the same path, kill a few guys, and you got to get to the front door now. So you just kill those guys in there, run past here, kill these few guys that are right here.
The drip doesn't do a whole lot for bullets.
You could ignore a few of them if they're not really shooting at you. But anyway, you just get through right here. You gotta put this down, push open the door. You can try pushing open both doors, it makes it easier. So you go back and grab it,
Making things any easier.
and then you wanna kill these guys right here.
Chopper on the roof. It's our best chance out of here.
And then, if you're doing this on co-op, then you can go straight out the door and the helicopter's waiting for you right there. But if you're not, like for some reason you can't go out there, so you gotta head back to the elevator. So you head back right here, you go back to the elevator, and then your goal is to get to the roof, so you can get the helicopter up there. But if you're doing this on co-op, you really don't need to worry. You can just go to the front and the helicopter's right there. But if you're not, you have to go back here, kill these few guys right here. Pretty easy. And then you just ignore those guys right there and you just go up here. And then you get to that checkpoint. And then you're in the helicopter with Johnny. And it says the thing about controlling a helicopter. A is to increase elevation, X is to decrease, and LB and RB are to turn. So you just continue. And you just want to get up here. And use the controls and just head back to the same side of it. And there might be a few helicopters trying to chase you, but you should just be able to ignore them. And if you're not, you really can't do anything because you don't have any guns or anything. You also have like somewhat of a time limit because Johnny keeps losing health. And you want to get back to the hideout before he loses all his health. And after this mission, if you complete it, you actually get to keep this helicopter. It like gets stored in the Saints hideout. So that's good. But yeah, you just want to ignore the helicopter pretty much. Just get back to the hideout as best as you can. And it's not very likely that the guy's even gonna hit you because he does really crappy aim. But if he does, it shouldn't do much. You just lower yourself gently down to that one spot right there, and that's the end of the mission.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Rikuji. Shall we get down to business? You should care because I represent a multi-billion-dollar corporation that employs your son. Now can we sit down? With the recent change in management, I figured it would be a good idea to touch base. We at Ultor understand that when working with the Ronin, there's bound to be some collateral damage. However, turning a hospital into a charnel house is something that even I can't spin. You need to keep your men under control.
My English must not be as good as I thought it was. It sounded like you were giving me an order.
You're quite astute, Mr. Akuji.
I'm not a 20-something who's impressed by a power tie, Mr. Vogel. I suggest you stop trying to bully me.
Mr. Akuji, your son and I negotiated a very reasonable contract.
My son's an idiot, Mr. Vogel. If you wish for the Ronin's protection, you had best be prepared to offer us something much more substantial.
That's not going to happen.
Then our business is concluded.
Mr. Akuji, I can't possibly stress how unwise this could
be. Silent. You can show yourself out now.
Well, I guess that's that. Best of luck, gentlemen.
So you complete the mission, you get $5,000, and you gain the neighborhood Union Square, and that's 500 more bucks per day. And now you should own 12 out of 45 hoods. And you also unlock the medical helicopter. And if you did everything I did up to this point, you should be able to recruit 2 followers, which means you can recruit up to 2 saints at a time to back you up.